Welcome to a deep dive
Yeah.
into Evaxion Biotech.
Hmm.
They're doing some really groundbreaking stuff with
Yeah.
AI-powered immunotherapy, you know?
Yeah.
The kind of stuff that just makes you rethink what's possible in medicine.
Absolutely.
So I've got a whole stack of information here.
Right.
Press releases, financial reports,
Okay.
research articles, all kinds of stuff.
Cool.
And we're going to extract the most important bits for you.
Okay.
Things like how AI is speeding up drug discovery
Right.
and the science behind these personalized cancer vaccines everyone's talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's really interesting, actually.
Okay.
What's particularly interesting about Evaxion is they didn't just jump on the AI bandwagon like kind of recently.
Oh, really?
Their story actually begins back in 2008
Wow.
when AI wasn't nearly as prominent as it is today.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
So tell me, what were they doing back then
Yeah.
that set the stage for their current work?
So the company was founded by Andreas Holm Madsen. He's got a background in bioinformatics
Okay.
and an experience at Novo Nordisk. Even in those early days, Madsen was focused on developing in silico platforms,
Okay.
essentially using computers to simulate and study biological processes. This was a pretty novel approach back then,
Yeah.
and it really laid the foundation for Evaxion's AI-driven approach.
So they were already thinking about using computers to design therapies,
Yeah,
even before AI became such a big deal.
exactly. And that early work has evolved into what they now call the AI-Immunology platform.
Okay.
It's a clinically validated platform that's incredibly powerful
Yeah.
because it allows them to discover and develop new vaccine candidates
Okay.
far faster than traditional methods.
Okay. I'm intrigued. Everyone's always talking about how AI is going to revolutionize healthcare,
Right.
but it often feels very abstract.
Yeah,
Can you give me a concrete example of how Evaxion is actually using AI
sure.
to speed up drug development?
So let's look at the timeline. With their AI platform, Evaxion can identify a target for therapy
Okay.
and design a personalized vaccine within a single day,
Yeah.
just 24 hours.
Wait, 24 hours?
Yeah.
That's astonishing. But how is that even possible? What's happening in that 24-hour period?
It all comes down to their AI algorithms
Okay.
and the data they've accumulated. They've trained their AI on massive data sets of biological information,
Okay.
allowing it to analyze complex patterns and identify potential targets with incredible accuracy.
Okay.
Then the AI can actually design a personalized vaccine tailored to a patient's specific needs, all within that incredibly short time frame.
That's an incredible level of efficiency.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder what this kind of speed means for patients,
Right.
particularly those with aggressive diseases like cancer.
It's certainly a game changer, especially when you're dealing with in conditions where time is of the essence.
Right.
But to really understand the impact, we need to delve into the science behind their approach.
Okay, let's do that. I keep hearing the term personalized cancer vaccines.
Yeah.
But I have to admit, I'm still a bit fuzzy on what that actually means.
So think of it this way.
Okay.
Each cancer is unique, almost like it has its own fingerprint.
Okay.
What makes it unique are these things called neoantigens.
Neoantigens.
They're essentially mutations that occur within a tumor cell,
Uh-huh.
making it different from healthy cells.
So you're saying that Evaxion's AI can identify these unique neoantigens
Yes.
and then design a vaccine that specifically targets them?
Precisely. Their AI platforms are incredibly good at identifying these neoantigens.
Okay.
Once they're identified,
Yeah.
the AI designs a personalized vaccine that teaches the patient's immune system to recognize and attack those specific cancer cells.
So it's like training the body's own defenses to fight the cancer from within.
That's a great way to put it. And their track record in this area is quite impressive.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking over 1,000 preclinical studies.
Yeah.
And in their clinical trials, they've successfully manufactured personalized vaccine batches for every single patient who qualified.
That's a 100% success rate.
It is.
That's pretty remarkable. It sounds like they've really honed their technology.
Yeah.
But I'm curious, are they only focused on cancer?
Well,
Or are they applying this AI-driven approach to other areas as well?
they're certainly not limiting themselves to cancer.
Okay.
They're also developing vaccines for some tough-to-treat infectious diseases,
Yeah.
like S. aureus and gonorrhea.
Those are some serious infections.
Yeah,
And they're becoming increasingly resistant to traditional antibiotics.
right.
It sounds like a perfect area for Evaxion's innovative approach.
It is.
Do they have any specific vaccines in development for these infections?
They do. One promising candidate is EVXB1,
Okay.
which targets S. aureus-induced skin infections.
Okay.
This is particularly important for patients undergoing abdominal hernia surgery,
Mm-hmm.
as they're at a higher risk of developing these infections.
Right.
EVXB1 aims to prevent that.
Interesting. So it's not just about treating infections,
Right.
but also preventing them in high-risk patients.
Exactly.
This pipeline of theirs seems quite diverse.
It is.
Can you give me a sense of the scope?
Sure.
What kind of things are they working on?
Their pipeline is quite impressive, with candidates targeting a range of cancers and infectious diseases.
Give me some highlights. What are some of the key candidates they're working on?
Let's start with cancer.
Okay.
They're developing EVX-001, a personalized vaccine for metastatic melanoma,
Mm-hmm.
and EVX-02, which targets resected melanoma.
So they're addressing melanoma at different stages of the disease?
Right.
And what about other types of cancer?
They're also working on EVX-03.
Okay.
It's a DNA-based vaccine that shows promise for a range of cancers,
Mm-hmm.
including non-small cell lung cancer,
Right.
which is unfortunately quite common.
Oh, yeah.
And on the infectious disease side,
Yeah.
what else do they have in the pipeline besides the S. aureus vaccine we discussed?
Right.
They have EVX-B2, an mRNA vaccine candidate for gonorrhea,
Okay.
and EVX-V1, a viral vaccine for cytomegalovirus infection.
It sounds like they've got a lot on their plate.
They do.
But you mentioned earlier that they're not trying to do everything themselves. They're
Yeah.
also forming strategic partnerships, right?
Yes, they're very smart about leveraging collaborations to maximize their impact.
Okay.
They form partnerships with some major players in the pharmaceutical industry.
Can you give me an example of one of these key partnerships?
Sure.
Who are they working with?
So one of their most significant partnerships is with MSD,
MSD.
better known as Merck in the U.S.
Wow, that's a big name in pharmaceuticals.
It is.
What's the focus of their collaboration with MSD?
This partnership is specifically focused on developing vaccines for infectious diseases.
That's significant.
Huh.
MSD wouldn't partner with them if they didn't see real potential in Evaxion's technology.
Right.
This partnership speaks volumes about their credibility.
Yep.
And the promise of their approach, especially given MSD's experience and resources in this field, it makes me want to know more about Evaxion's financial standing. They must be doing something right to attract this kind of attention.
They are doing very well.
Okay.
They went public on the NASDAQ back in 2021,
Uh-huh.
which is a major milestone for any biotech company.
So they're playing in the big leagues now.
Absolutely. They currently have a market capitalization of around $2.71 billion.
Wow.
And their recent revenue figures suggest they're on a solid upward trajectory.
Okay, so this isn't just some small startup tinkering away in a lab.
No,
They're a serious player in the biotech space,
they are.
and they have some serious financial backing to support their ambitious goals. But behind every successful company are the people driving the vision.
Right.
Tell me about the key figures at Evaxion. Who's leading the charge?
Well, besides Andreas Holm-Madsen, the founder, who we've already discussed,
Right.
there's Christian Kanstrup, the CEO.
Right.
He has over 25 years of experience in the pharmaceutical industry, including time at Novo Nordisk.
Mm-hmm.
He really knows this world.
It sounds like he has the experience to navigate the complexities of this industry. Who else is on the leadership team?
Their chief scientific officer is Brigitte Renaud,
Okay.
a highly accomplished scientist with a PhD in oncology and immunology.
So they have a strong mix of scientific expertise and business acumen at the helm. It seems like they've assembled a really solid team to lead them into the future. What does that future look like for Evaxion? What are their plans and goals?
They have a pretty ambitious roadmap.
Okay.
They plan to continue enhancing their AI platforms,
Mhm.
expand their pipeline even further,
Okay.
and ultimately make a significant impact on the market.
It sounds like they're not content with just staying the course.
Yeah.
They're constantly pushing the boundaries and looking for new ways to innovate.
Right.
But surely they must face some challenges along the way, right? Drug development is notoriously difficult with high failure rates and unpredictable hurdles.
You're absolutely right.
Mm.
There are always inherent risks and challenges in this field.
Okay.
Clinical trials can be unpredictable.
Mm-hmm.
Regulatory hurdles can be difficult to overcome.
Right.
And the competition in the AI-driven drug discovery space is fierce.
So it's not all smooth sailing. What are some of the specific risks or challenges that Evaxion might face as they move forward?
One of the biggest challenges is the inherent uncertainty of clinical trials.
Okay.
Even with promising preclinical data,
Yeah.
there's always a chance that a drug candidate might not perform as expected in human trials.
So even with their impressive track record, there's still a lot of work to be done before their vaccines can reach patients.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then there's the regulatory landscape,
Right.
which can be quite complex.
Yeah.
Getting a new drug approved by regulatory agencies like the FDA
Hmm.
is a rigorous process,
Yeah.
and there's no guarantee of success.
So navigating those regulatory hurdles will be a crucial part of their journey.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And of course, they're not operating in a vacuum.
Right.
There's intense competition in the AI-driven drug discovery space.
Yeah.
Other companies are also working on similar technologies.
Mhm.
So Evaxion will need to continue to innovate and stay ahead of the curve
Right.
to maintain their competitive edge.
It sounds like they have their work cut out for them,
Yeah.
but they also seem well equipped to handle these challenges.
Hmm.
They have a strong team, cutting-edge technology, and a clear vision for the future. It's been fascinating diving into the details of Evaxion Biotech.
It has.
Their AI-powered approach to immunotherapy is truly groundbreaking,
Yeah,
and they're tackling some of the most challenging diseases facing humanity.
it's true.
It's incredible to think that they can develop a personalized vaccine in just 24 hours.
It is remarkable.
It really highlights the potential of AI to revolutionize healthcare. What stands out to you the most from everything we've learned so far?
Their commitment to pushing the boundaries of what's possible is
Mm-hmm.
truly inspiring. They're not afraid to tackle complex challenges head on, and they're constantly innovating and pushing the limits of their technology.
I completely agree. It's not just about developing new treatments.
Right.
It's about changing the paradigm of healthcare
Yeah.
and ushering in a new era of personalized medicine. What do you find most remarkable about their AI-Immunology platform?
It's the combination of speed and precision that's really game-changing.
Yeah.
Not only can they develop vaccines at an unprecedented pace,
Mm-hmm.
but they can also tailor them to the specific needs of each patient.
Right.
This level of personalization has the potential to revolutionize how we treat diseases
Yeah.
and could lead to more effective therapies with fewer side effects.
It's mind-boggling to think about the potential of this technology. It makes you wonder what other breakthroughs are just around the corner.
I know it's an exciting time to be following developments in AI and healthcare.
Yeah.
There's a sense that we're on the cusp of something truly transformative.
Absolutely. And Evaxion is definitely a company to watch as this field continues to evolve.
Yeah, it's fascinating to consider the broader implications,
Right.
for the pharmaceutical industry.
Mhm.
If this kind of speed becomes the norm, it could completely change the way
Yeah,
drugs are developed and brought to market.
it's true. Imagine the possibilities if we could significantly shorten the drug development timeline.
Yeah.
It could have a huge impact on patients waiting for life-saving treatments.
Well, sure.
But speaking of patients, I want to go back to something you mentioned earlier, personalized medicine.
Right.
What does this technology actually mean for the individual battling cancer or facing a life-threatening infection?
For those individuals, this technology represents hope.
Okay.
It offers the possibility of a treatment,
Yeah.
specifically designed to fight their unique disease,
Right.
potentially offering better outcomes
Mm-hmm.
with fewer side effects compared to traditional therapies.
It's a glimmer of hope where there might not have been one before, especially for those who haven't responded well to traditional treatments.
Exactly.
But it's not just about cancer, right?
Yeah.
We talked about their work with infectious diseases.
Yeah.
What are the potential benefits of personalized vaccines in that context?
It's a similar concept, really.
Yeah?
By targeting the specific strains of bacteria or viruses
Mm-hmm.
that are causing the infection.
Yeah.
These personalized vaccines could be much more effective than traditional vaccines
Right.
that target a broader range of pathogens.
So it's about getting more targeted and precise with our treatments,
Mhm.
whether we're talking about cancer or infectious diseases.
Absolutely.
It seems like Evaxion is really pushing the boundaries of what's possible in this field.
Yeah.
But let's shift gears a bit and talk about their business strategy.
Okay.
We touched on their partnerships,
Right.
but they also seem to be doing well financially.
They are.
What do their recent successes mean for their future research and development goals?
Well, their financial strength is crucial
Yeah.
because it allows them to invest heavily in research and development,
Mm-hmm.
which is essential for any biotech company.
Right.
With a strong financial foundation, they can continue to explore new avenues,
Okay.
refine their AI platforms,
Uh-huh.
and expand their pipeline.
It's a virtuous cycle. The more successful they are, the more resources they have to invest in further innovation.
Exactly.
But let's not forget that they're operating in a highly competitive industry.
Right.
What are some of the challenges they might face in maintaining this upward trajectory?
Well, one challenge is attracting and retaining top talent.
Okay.
The field of AI in healthcare is incredibly competitive,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a high demand for skilled scientists and engineers.
Right.
Evaxion needs to ensure they can attract and retain the best minds
Yeah.
to stay ahead of the curve.
So it's not just about having the money,
All right,
but also having the right people.
for sure.
What are some other potential hurdles they might encounter?
Another challenge is staying agile and adapting to the rapid pace of technological advancements.
Mm-hmm.
The field of AI is constantly evolving,
Right.
with new breakthroughs happening all the time.
Yeah, it's moving fast.
Evaxion needs to be able to quickly integrate these advancements into their platforms and processes
Mm-hmm.
to maintain their competitive edge.
So it's a constant race to stay ahead of the innovation curve.
Yeah.
What about external factors, things outside their control?
Right.
Are there any potential challenges there?
The regulatory landscape is always a major factor for biotech companies.
Okay.
Regulatory agencies play a crucial role
Right.
in ensuring the safety and efficacy of new drugs and vaccines.
Mm-hmm.
Navigating the regulatory approval process can be complex and time-consuming,
Yeah.
and there's always the possibility of delays or setbacks.
So even with the best technology and the smartest people, they still need to navigate these external forces. It sounds like a constant balancing act.
It is.
But let's not dwell on the challenges. We've talked a lot about their technology and their business. But I want to go back to their mission for a moment.
Okay.
What's the driving force behind Evaxion?
Yeah.
What are they ultimately trying to achieve?
At its core, Evaxion is driven by a desire to improve human health.
Okay.
They're tackling some of the biggest challenges in healthcare
Yeah.
with the ultimate goal of developing life-saving treatments for diseases that currently have limited or ineffective options.
It's a noble mission, and it's clear they're not just in it for the profits.
Right.
They're genuinely passionate about using their technology to make a difference in the world.
And that passion is reflected in their work. They're not just developing treatments. They're developing hope.
Right.
They're giving people a reason to believe that even in the face of a devastating diagnosis,
Yeah.
there's still a chance for a brighter future.
That's a powerful message, and it's certainly resonating with investors and the scientific community alike.
It is.
But it's also important to consider the ethical implications of this technology.
Right.
AI is a powerful tool, and it's crucial to ensure that it's used responsibly and ethically.
Absolutely.
What steps are Evaxion taking to address these concerns?
They're very mindful of the ethical considerations surrounding AI in healthcare.
Yeah.
They've been actively engaged in discussions and initiatives
Mm-hmm.
to establish ethical guidelines
Mm-hmm.
for the development and deployment of AI-powered healthcare technologies.
That's encouraging to hear. It's important to have these conversations early on to ensure that these technologies are used in a way that benefits humanity.
Absolutely. And it's an ongoing dialogue.
Right.
As AI becomes increasingly integrated into healthcare,
Right.
it's crucial to continue to assess the potential risks and benefits.
Yeah.
And to engage in open and transparent conversations about the ethical implications.
It's a complex issue, but it's essential to address these concerns to ensure that we're using these powerful technologies for good. But let's shift gears again and talk about their future. We've already touched on their ambitious roadmap, but can you elaborate on some of their specific goals? What are they working towards in the coming years?
They're focusing on expanding their pipeline into new areas,
Okay.
targeting diseases that currently lack effective treatments.
Mm-hmm.
They're also working on enhancing their AI platforms,
Yeah.
making them even more powerful and efficient.
Okay.
And they're looking to expand their global reach,
Right.
bringing their life-saving technologies to patients around the world.
It sounds like they have a clear vision for the future.
They do.
But with all this talk about expansion and innovation, it's important to remember that they're still a relatively young company.
Yeah.
What are some of the challenges they might face as they try to scale up their operations?
One challenge will be maintaining their culture of innovation as they grow.
Okay.
Startups often have a very agile and creative environment,
Right.
but as companies get larger, it can be harder to maintain that sense of dynamism.
Mm-hmm.
Evaxion will need to work hard to preserve their entrepreneurial spirit as they scale up.
So it's about finding the right balance between growth and maintaining their unique culture.
Exactly.
What are some other potential growing pains they might experience?
Another challenge is managing the complexities of global expansion.
Okay.
Operating in different countries comes with a whole new set of regulatory hurdles,
Yeah.
cultural nuances,
Uh-huh.
and logistical challenges.
Right.
Evaxion will need to carefully navigate these complexities
Yeah.
to ensure a smooth and successful expansion.
It sounds like they're facing some significant
Yeah.
hurdles, but they also seem to have the drive and determination to overcome them.
They do.
What would you say are some of Evaction's key strengths that will help them navigate these challenges?
Their unwavering commitment to innovation is definitely a major asset.
Okay.
They're not content with simply resting on their laurels.
Right.
They're constantly pushing the boundaries and seeking new ways to improve their technology.
Mm-hmm.
This relentless pursuit of excellence will be essential as they face new challenges and opportunities.
So it's their innovative spirit that sets them apart. What else would you say is crucial to their success?
Their ability to attract and retain top talent is another key strength.
Okay.
They've assembled a team of brilliant scientists, engineers, and business leaders
Mm-hmm.
who are passionate about their mission.
Right.
This team is their most valuable asset, and their expertise and dedication will be crucial to their continued success.
So it's the combination of their cutting-edge technology, their talented team, and their unwavering commitment to their mission that makes them such a compelling company to watch. It's inspiring to see a company that's not only pushing the boundaries of science, but also using that science to make a real difference in the world.
It's a testament to the power of human ingenuity
Yeah.
and the potential of technology to solve some of the biggest challenges facing humanity.
It's also a reminder that even in the face of seemingly insurmountable obstacles, with the right combination of vision, determination, and collaboration, we can achieve remarkable things.
Absolutely. Their story is an inspiration to us all.
It makes you wonder what the future holds for Evaxion and for the field of AI-powered healthcare as a whole. It feels like we're just scratching the surface of what's possible.
It does. It's an exciting time to be alive, to witness these incredible advancements unfolding before our eyes.
And it's thanks to companies like Evaxion that we have reason to be optimistic about the future of healthcare.
They're leading the way, showing us what's possible when we combine human ingenuity with cutting-edge technology.
They're not just developing treatments, they're developing hope.
And that's something worth celebrating.
Wow. It's been an incredible journey exploring the world of Evaxion Biotech.
It has.
From their humble beginnings in Denmark to
Yeah.
their current position as a major player in the biotech industry.
Mhm.
Their story is a testament to the power of innovation, determination, and a relentless pursuit of a vision.
And they're just getting started.
Right.
It's exciting to think about what the next chapter holds for them
Yeah.
as they continue to refine their AI platforms, expand their pipeline, and forge new partnerships.
I'm particularly fascinated by their focus on personalized medicine.
Right.
It represents a fundamental shift in how we approach healthcare,
Yeah.
moving away from a one-size-fits-all model to treatments tailored to the unique needs of each individual.
It's a paradigm shift that has the potential to revolutionize how we treat diseases,
Yeah.
leading to more effective therapies with fewer side effects.
It's almost like science fiction becoming reality.
I know,
We're
yeah.
talking about using AI to design treatments that are specifically targeted
Yeah.
to your individual genetic makeup
Yeah.
and the unique characteristics of your disease.
Right?
It's a level of precision we could only dream of just a few years ago.
Absolutely. And it's not just about treating diseases.
Right.
It's also about preventing them.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine a world where we can use AI to identify individuals who are at high risk for certain diseases
Right.
and develop personalized prevention strategies to keep them healthy.
It's a preventative approach to healthcare that could have a profound impact on global health. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
While the potential of AI in healthcare is enormous, it's important to acknowledge that there are still challenges to overcome.
Of course.
Yeah.
One of the biggest challenges is ensuring that these technologies are accessible to everyone,
Right.
regardless of their location or socioeconomic status.
Yeah.
We need to work towards a future where these life-saving advancements are available to all who need them,
Right.
not just a privileged few.
Equity and access are crucial considerations as we move forward with these technologies.
Absolutely.
It's not enough to simply develop these incredible treatments.
Yeah.
We need to ensure they reach the people who need them most.
And we need to be mindful of the potential ethical implications of AI in healthcare.
Right.
Data privacy, algorithmic bias,
Yeah.
and the potential for misuse are all important issues that need to be carefully considered and addressed.
It's a reminder that technology is a tool.
Mm-hmm.
And like any tool, it can be used for good or for ill.
Right.
We need to ensure that we're using these powerful technologies responsibly and ethically
Absolutely.
with the well-being of humanity as our guiding principle.
It's an ongoing conversation.
Yeah.
And it's one that we need to have as a society.
Right.
As AI becomes increasingly integrated into healthcare, we need to engage in open and transparent dialogues
Right.
about the potential risks and benefits.
Yeah.
And work together to create a framework that ensures these technologies are used for the betterment of humanity.
We've covered a lot of ground today, from the intricacies of Evaction's AI-Immunology platform
It's true.
to the broader implications of AI in healthcare.
Yeah.
It's been an eye-opening journey.
It has.
And I hope you, our listener, have found it as insightful and thought-provoking as we have.
We've explored how Evaxion is using AI to accelerate drug discovery,
Yeah.
develop personalized cancer vaccines,
Mhm.
and tackle some of the world's most challenging infectious diseases.
Right.
We've also delved into the potential of this technology to revolutionize healthcare.
Right.
While acknowledging the importance of ethical considerations and ensuring equitable access.
It's a complex and rapidly evolving landscape, but one thing is clear. Evaxion Biotech is a company at the forefront of this revolution.
Absolutely.
And their work is poised to have a profound impact on the future of medicine. As always, we encourage you to continue exploring this topic.
Yeah.
To do your own research, ask questions, and stay curious. The world of AI in healthcare is full of possibilities.
It is.
And it's up to all of us to engage in this conversation and shape the future we want to see.
Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the world of Evaxion Biotech.
It's been a pleasure.
We hope you've come away with a deeper understanding of this groundbreaking company and the transformative potential of AI in healthcare.